Good afternoon, MHS. My name is Ryan Hudgen alongside Matt Craig and Colin Hubin, and here's the midday report.
Seniors, make sure you get your books in ASAP to teachers. Those are due any day now.
And girls soccer, you guys have a meeting Wednesday after school in the cafeteria. Make sure you attend.
Those are the only announcements that we have, but now we're going to take it to our video. It's the Year in Sports video. It's a great video that we put together, just doing a recap of the fall, winter, and spring sports. So, take a look. Good afternoon, MHS. This is Woolie's Year in Sports, so this is our final sports segment with Matt and Colin. So let's start it off real quick. Let's get right into it with fall sports. Matt, let's talk about the golf.
Golf team went 15-5 this year, clinching districts for the first time in like over 4 years since
Great.
me and Colin have been on the team. Hasn't happened yet. The starting six was me, Colin, Matt Hubin, Ryan Ward, and freshman Ethan Teixeira. We all played pretty well together. And it was a bit surprising. Not many teams really knew about us coming in. We kind of stayed low key. Of course, the league got a little weaker over the years, and it was just a great accomplishment for us. And us seniors are just proud of everyone on the team.
All right, Colin. Now let's talk about football team. How'd they do?
Football team had a good season. They were a very veteran-heavy team. They had 10 seniors on the team, who led them to a 7-4 record, including a huge win over Grafton on Thanksgiving. Senior quarterback Anthony Stefano led the team on the offensive side of the ball, and he was helped by dynamic running back Richard Jolly Jr., who had 15 touchdowns on the season. On the defensive side of the ball, safety and cornerback Gordon Stevenar and Anthony Stefano both led it in the secondary for them, and Ian Cadron helped out a linebacker for them as well. They were also led by D-tackle Alex Cross, who had over 10 sacks in the season. The highlight of their season was definitely beating rival Grafton on Thanksgiving, a great feeling for them.
All right, Matt. Let's kick it over to you. Boys soccer.
Boys soccer team, seniors for goalies, Ryan Fitzpatrick, you, and Alex Dedinas all did great, had great seasons, finishing 7-8-3, just 1 point shy of that district's run. But you guys came very close as a team. From what I've seen, you guys were all great, worked together fine, team chemistry was amazing, and you guys never held your heads. You always played up, you never quit, and that's what we like to see.
Nice. Colin, kick back to you. Girls soccer.
Girls soccer, they had a young, high-powered offense, which led them to a deep districts run this year. They went 16-4-1 on the year, and they were a lot of fun to watch. They were led by sophomore Kelsey Cummings, who had 52 total points in the year with 34 goals and 18 assists, which was tied for first in Central Mass Division I. And seniors Allie Dyberg and Karen O'Leary also had a tremendous year for them, helping their team advance as far as possible.
Great. Matt, let's go. Boys cross country.
Boys cross country went even 500, 6-6 on the year. Seniors Mike Morley and Jake Porter were leading this young team. A lot of young kids in the track system these days, mentor them and just coach them up. So the future looks bright for them. This year was just kind of an all-right year, 6-6. Like I said, key matchups against Northbridge and Leicester. They beat both of them, which was awesome. And congratulations to all who participated.
Alrighty. Matt, Colin, how about girls cross country?
Girls cross country had a terrific season. They went 12-0. They ended up winning Swickle. The team had great contributions from underclassmen Angie Dominica and Alexis Violet. And the team also had a lot of key contributions from seniors Marissa Moakland and Ivy Richter.
Alrighty. Alright, and now finally, fall sports, volleyball. Matt, what you got?
Finished 16-5 this year, had a very good season, and they qualified for districts. They lost in the first round to Whiteville Christian, but they had a few 6-game winning streaks there. It seemed to be a lot of fire. And the team was led by seniors Jenny Kwan, Megan Trottier, Rebecca DiDomenica, and Victoria Stockhouse. Brought a lot of firepower to the team, and next year they have a lot to look forward to with returning seniors. That will be Anna Army, Paige Taraziak, and Erica Lawson.
All right, so pretty great fall season for the Millbury Woolies overall. Now let's get right into winter sports. Colin, boys basketball. Let's talk about it.
Boys basketball had a tough season going 2-17, but they did compete in a lot of close games. They were led by seniors Mike Magnet, Anthony Stefano, Tyler Smith, and Gordon Stevenar. They also had key contributions from juniors Evan Cano and Antonio Return, both who will be returning next year, hopefully make a run for the team.
All right, awesome. Now, girls basketball, Matt?
Girls basketball went 19-3 with a 16-0 division record. They had a lot of younger offensive more players, Jenna Nasuti, McKenna Kennedy, Michaela Mitchell, and junior guard Karen Reno, key contributors, a lot of scores, and then down low you had Brooke Nato, who was just great defensively and offensively. They qualified for districts and went to the semifinals in Tingsboro, and they unfortunately lost, but they have a lot of returning players next year. The future does look very bright, and just we love supporting them.
All right, Colin, boys indoor track.
Yep, boys team finished the year with a 4-8 record. They have a lot of young talent to build around going forward. Despite losing a few key seniors, they maintain a positive outlook and hope to rebound for a positive season next year.
All right, now Matt, girls indoor track. What do we got?
Girls indoor track went 6-7, always playing well. A lot of young people, but they're really going to miss the seniors next year that are leaving, and they just hope to rebuild for next year and just keep moving on.
All right, another great season of sports in the winter. Now, moving on to spring. Colin, softball. What's up?
Softball team's gone off to a good start thus far. They're showing a lot of good improvements from last year's team. They're led by their 3 seniors, Casey Belcito, Kelly Dempster, and Rebecca DiDomenica. And they're also getting a lot of key contributions from many key underclassmen, such as freshman Gabby Hunt and Alina Gatchell, and sophomores Sam Caleo and Angie DiDomenica.
Great. Now, baseball, Matt.
Yep, baseball, we're starting off a little bit slow, you could say, hovering around 500, staying around there. We have a lot of seniors, though, a lot of upside. The offense is rolling. Josh Pagel hitting the cover off the ball, of course, Ryan Ward, and behind the great pitching of Anthony Stefano and Chris Carlson, I think we could make a long districts run.
All right, great. Now, girls track, Colin.
Girls track have gone off to a shaky start, but they hope to turn it around as the year progresses. They have a lot of young talent on the team, and they're getting a lot of key contributions from a lot of seniors, including Allie Dyberg, Ivy Richter, Marissa Moquin, Brooke Nato, Jenny Kwan, and Renee Franklin.
All right, boys track. Here we go.
Boys track, seniors include Mike Morley, Red Champagne, Ian Gagne, and Alex Lacrosse. The team is also hovering around 500, and they just hope to keep their heads up, keep playing hard, and a young team just provides a lot of upside for the future, and they hope to just keep building off that. Good luck to all spring sports, and that's all we have for the spring sport.